Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on Palantir on July 22nd of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $155.79 at regular hours and $149.69 at pre-market hours. And at this point, my main assumption was that this potentially could be the top of the first wave of the fifth wave on a bigger scale. But the confirmation of this top should be the breakout below this bottom. Otherwise, if this lower border of this channel holds, we might see this type of price action to the upside that will have several extensions in the fifth wave, internal fifth wave from this bottom to somewhere higher points. And this might be the contender of the first wave on a bigger scale. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point, when I made my previous video, we were at this particular point, and since I made it, we had this movement to the downside. Guys, take a look right here. We had an attempt to retest this level of resistance, upper border of this channel, and had a rejection. And guys, don't you think that it is a 100% correct prediction of potential movements to the upside? And this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, let me remind you that July 31st is the last day when you can join my Patreon for lower prices. I will remove on July 31st General Supporter tier and Discord Access tier for $5 and $35 respectively. And you will be able to join my Patreon only for $50 and above. And guys, let me show you a sneak peek what you will have for this money. So this is just one day of my communications with my patrons. You can see that when the trading session began, I made this call to short WDC, C and TTMI. And guys, since then this asset lost from 5 to 11% of their value. On top of that, guys, you can see that here is my personal opinion that was closed for 2.8% of profit. And then I added another call to action to short NEO. You can see that I made a direct call to action when my patrons should short the stock if they want to. And here you can see the exact point when it happened, and it was just a very short term trade for about 1.5% of profit. On top of that, guys, for the people who don't like to short, here's the call for swing trade long position. And guys, since I made this call, this asset went up by more than 1.2%. And it is not the only one. Here you can see that I made another call on June the 20th, and it was a long position on McDonald's, so with the entry level from 288 to 280. And guys, since then McDonald's went up by I believe 5 or 6%. And this is what you will have for your $35 if you join my Patreon before July 31st. And guys, I have 7 days money back guarantee. If you don't like anything in this subscription, you can leave my Patreon and I will pay you back all of your money.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, on today's video I will show you more details about its potential upcoming movements. You know that my win rate on Palantir on this particular stock is more than 75, maybe even 80%. That is why you can rely on my technical analysis as a part of your due diligence. And on today's video I will show you its potential path for the upcoming week. And before we dive deep into all of this, please let's take a look at some fundamentals. First of all, I want to pay attention to the analytic firms, and we have another analytic firm who initiated their rating. They said it is a Piper Sandler. Piper Sandler set its price target at $170 with the buy rating, and they did this forecast basically just 4 days ago. On top of that, I want to pay attention to this chart as well. You can see that it is the number of institutional investors who want to have Palantir in their investment portfolios, and for now we have the highest level ever of Palantir Technologies institutional ownership. And take a look right here. For now it is at the level of about 59.76%. If you take a look at the most recent updates in this list, and guys, you have to keep in mind that this is nothing else but a filing date. The real deal execution date was made in the previous quarter, in Q2 of this year. That is why you have to be cautious with the evaluation of this indicator, because it is a lagging indicator, but it shows very well the sentiment from the smart money investors and their intention to be long-term holders of this asset. And the most recent updates, you can see that we have more green rows than red ones. This means these companies opened completely new positions on Palantir, and here you can see even the company FSCSX Software and IT Service Portfolio, who opened new position and who invested $145 million. Definitely it is a very good sign, but in general I have to admit that Palantir is at quite high levels without any substantial retracements from April of this year, and it gained about 140% within just 115 days, and it didn't have proper retracements. That is why, guys, we have to anticipate lower prices for Palantir within foreseeable future, but how deep it might go I will explain you in just several minutes. And for now, let's take a look at another quite interesting set of tweets. You know that Arnie Trezi is the long-term bull on Palantir, and he invested in Palantir in somewhere, I believe, a couple of years ago, and his average price is also very low. My personal position on Palantir was opened with an average price of about $15. And yes, I also long-term bull on Palantir, but keep in mind that more and more people are still trying to ask some questions about the evaluation of Palantir, like Chris Patel, and he explained that, well, Palantir generated close to $36 million in interest income last quarter. If rates go down, that income goes bye-bye, and you need to replace it with real income from operations, and not just interest on cash and cash-like securities. On top of this, the growth is slowing down significantly, and spend on the corp side should also decline, thus making it harder to make money. In what world does today's valuation make any sense? If you long Palantir at these prices, good luck. And guys, I have to admit that I partially agree with his statement, because if someone wants to buy Palantir at these levels, most likely he or she will be in a substantial profit only in the next couple of years, because in my opinion, Palantir has to have a retracement to retrace this movement to the upside, and then well, I explained you in my previous video. And by the way, let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. And I think that Palantir still has several waves to complete its fifth wave, and here is the green rectangle that potentially might be the medium-term price targets for Palantir. But guys, I might be completely wrong, and the top of the first wave that I think is the top of the first wave might be the top of the fifth wave easily, because we already hit this green rectangle. You can see that, wait a second, I will show you the top price for this asset was at somewhere $160 mark, and it is above my lower border of this threshold of $152.46. This means we have, well, all the conditions are met in this top, but I have some doubts about the structure of this first wave. So what should we expect next, guys? Let's zoom out to let's say hourly time frame, and let me Let's switch to 2 hours time frame because it will be in line with this channel. Yes. Guys, I have to admit that most likely we are nearing, and Palantir is nearing its top of the first wave, and the first wave is nothing else but the leading first wave diagonal of the ending fifth wave, potentially again leading fifth wave diagonal. It is quite complicated, but what does it mean? It means that we have a huge overlapping structure. In general, it has a substantial growth, but the last wave has the overlapping structure in between its waves, and it is very difficult to count 5 waves inside the movement because usually it forms 3 waves structure. That is why, guys, be cautious with your position on Palantir, because you cannot rely for 100% on any particular sign. We have to use several signs in combination in order to know in which direction this asset potentially might go. That is why, guys, we have basically all the conditions met to complete the first wave of Palantir, but it doesn't mean that it cannot have a couple of waves of extensions in order to complete its internal set of waves, in order to complete its C wave from this bottom to this top, its C wave of the A, B and C wave of the potential first wave on a bigger scale. That is why, guys, wait for more confirmation, and definitely this level of resistance should hold. And take a look right here. I believe the catalyst for its potential trend reversal will happen this Monday, basically in less than 1 week, because despite the fact that Palantir might beat an expectations on earnings and revenue, it has to have a cool down. From the technical standpoint, it has to have a cool down, and the pure confirmation of this cool down will be breakout below this lower boundary of this channel. That is why, guys, be cautious, wait for more confirmation, and if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back.